What's going on? I hope everybody had a very good holiday weekend with the 4th of July. Hopefully y'all had a very good 4th of July. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Hopefully y'all had a good, 4th of July weekend. And now we back. I know I didn't go live Friday. I've just been busy trying to get things a little bit more organized on my end. But I'm close to being more consistent, So this is the start of really being a little bit more consistent and getting focused on the things that I want to be able to do. So make sure that y'all like the stream. Shout out to the people that follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, to keep up with me. Also, shout out to the people that be donating to me, either monthly on Patreon or they're members of the channel. You can become an exclusive member of the channel. All right, be a part of the Chat Elite. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, y'all see my Chat Elite in here every show. So you already know. Shout out to the super chatters, Naima Buckner with the first super chat, Shout out to Al. Let's see who's here. Let's see who is here. Naima Buckner, Young Manhood, Channel Was Good, Carrington, Illa Dre, Virgil, True ATL and Prince Jaron, T Malone, Nassar, Charm, is it Fulani Gal? Is that Niece, Charm, Erica, Onyx JD.
Exotic
Ryan.
is code for non-liberal women, less drama.
Appreciate that. Let's see. Angelo, Mellow Bird, James, H22 Sparks, Shanjar, Obi Trice, Humble Beast, Nile, that's how you say it, Bummer, Vern, Jerry, Paul, Marissa, Dior, Al, Sadia, Kenny King, Ant Fresh, Brittany B. Well, of course they're gonna thumbs it down. They never like when I go live and I speak on certain topics, There's always gonna be people in their fields. I mean, what else can I do? What else can I do? Meezy, Don Julio, make sure y'all like the stream, There's always gonna be people in their emotions and in their feelings. No, I did, Naima. Were you here when I shouted you out at the beginning? You were the first person in the chat room, Naima. That's why you gotta keep the stream on at all times. Nah, I didn't forget about you. I shouted you. You was the first person I shouted out. You was the first person in the chat. Oh, Honest, you from South Carolina? Oh, cool. Salute to you. Shout out to you, whether you're in the 803 or the 843. BK Don, what's up? Brian Turner was good. Well, it's down to always, pinpointing certain topics I think will be good conversation pieces. Are you from Colombia? Okay, that's what's up. We're going to definitely get into this topic about, 50 Cent and what he had to say on Lil Wayne's podcast, which is actually becoming a very interesting viewing. I've only seen clips. I haven't seen it. I haven't really seen like an entire episode, but I think it might become a must watch. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely are going to get into this, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out from Chicago.
Appreciate that, Seeker of Truth. Salute to Chicago, everybody out there in the Midwest. I know everything isn't peachy there, but hopefully y'all keeping strong out there. Definitely keep strong out there, man, because these are troubling times that we are in. We are in troubling times, you know. Organics. I thought I said organics. Okay. Yeah, Chicago isn't going through the best of times, you know. That's why, you know, we need more logic. We need to stop finger pointing and really look to ourselves to make the improvements. You know, we can't be constantly looking to other people to police us, you know. We have to be able to, or to teach, you know, treat us like children. You have to be able to motivate and police ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're definitely going to have a very good discussion, though. But I think that from the comments I'm seeing, people talking about how 50 Cent, you know, he hates himself. He hates black women, you know. But we have a community that lacks any type of
We have
leadership
these watching
whatsoever.
haters in the room. Do we need to call you an Uber?
Nah, if they get if they get to being disruptive, we definitely going to escort them out to a lift and, you know, send them on their way, you know. But y'all know I take a logical approach to everything. People don't like my logical approach. They think I'm not emotional enough. I'm not angry enough. Let me tell you something. I can get angry anytime I want to. I have full control over my emotions. You know what I'm saying? I have full control over my emotions. I don't allow people, you know, I don't allow people to dictate and control how I feel, you know. But some people do, you know, not just me. And what we're seeing going on in America is a microcosm of the black community itself. You know, we have no logic. Everything is all pure emotion. Everybody's running on emotion. Everybody is you know, they're not thinking things through, you know. We're not thinking things through. And we're digging ourselves a deeper hole, you know, because if black people don't shape up, we're going to be hated by everybody because we're being led in a direction that is going to expose us to all types of issues, you know. But again, like the stream, people, we're going to get into this video. We'll put it on the screen. This was from the Shade Room. There's a reason why I have the comments to the side, because I'm going to point out some of the comments, okay? But he was on Lil Wayne's show, right? His podcast, which again may become must watch. You know, it's an Apple podcast. But he's talking about how, you know, exotic women, quote unquote, whatever that may be, he's not used to that. Guys like him aren't used to exotic women. So when they're able to date exotic women, they do it. It's like something new. It's like something that they haven't seen before. And listen, man, I'm not saying that I agree with that mindset. I think there are a lot of women who are the same. They just look different. They may speak different, but their mentalities are the same. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I think that 50 honestly doesn't care because he knows that y'all can't cancel him. You know, 50's money is not in music really anymore. His money is in what he does business wise, you know, TV. So I think he's comfortable being able to say how he feels. But there are a lot of guys that aren't comfortable with being real with themselves, you know? So let's take a look at this video. We're going to get into it. Make sure y'all like the stream, all right?
You see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. And you see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? You go, goddamn, what's the matter with you? This feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real.
I just look at it like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because you're going, you see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. And you see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fuck.
Well, let me just say this, man. Let me just say this. There are a lot of these rappers. I'm going to say a lot. I'm not going to say that. There are rappers and athletes who feel the same way 50 does, okay? They may not admit it, but they feel the same way that he does. Now, is it right to talk about how you prefer or you're basically putting this group of women on a pedestal? I don't believe in putting women of any group on a pedestal, okay? I would never do that because, again, a lot of women's mentalities are not that different from each other nowadays anyway. You got some that are different. Most of these, the mentalities are the same. That's why you have a lot of women, majority of them can't stay in relationships very long. They actually don't really want marriage. They say they want marriage, but they don't. They claim they want a decent guy, but then they're not really attracted to a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? A clean-cut, square guy. You know, they need him to be a bit of a bad boy. But I think that 50 is his mindset. He's thinking of a guy from the hood. Let's say you're around nothing but black females, right? And then you move to a different city or something like that. You make money, and now you're around women who don't look like the women. Or you go, let's say, it's like when athletes go from high school to college, right? They in majority black high school, majority black neighborhood, nothing but black chicks, right? Then they go to college, and there's a bunch of white chicks, okay? Those white chicks may be different, not only how they look, but the mentality.
Women are doing it with Chads and Brads. They call it leveling up, and all their single friends are cheering them on.
You said that, Obi? Now, again, this is coming from somebody who obviously likes women who aren't like his baby's mother, okay? He don't like women that look like his baby mother, okay? That's him, all right? Now, that's his preference, okay? I don't get mad at people's preferences. I really don't. The only time I really speak out on somebody and them preferring somebody over somebody else is if they're pointing the finger and talking about how that person is better. That's why I don't put women of any other racial group ahead of black women, on top of black women, because I'm not about putting women on a pedestal, period. Okay? Now, in his case, he seemingly prefers women who don't look like the women that look like him. That is his choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be angry and upset about it. I just like the fact that he's being honest about it. And I think a lot of y'all should be able to say, you know what? I don't like what he's saying. I think he's an asshole, but that's his preference. I'll just move on to somebody else. But you don't need to be angry that he likes somebody that doesn't look, that he likes people that don't look like you. You know? I can tell you right now, I don't agree with putting other races of women on a pedestal and saying that they're better than black women. I see some of these guys do it. I think it's completely stupid because you may end up getting the same result. And I think that's where guys screw up at. They think they're dating a Caucasian female and that she's going to be different and end up being worse. You have to, your expectations can't be to the point to where you feel like she's above this or above that she won't do this or do that. That's how you end up getting played, man. That's how you end up getting played. Look at the Williams sisters, right? They have a preference, especially Venus. You don't see me making videos and being angry about Venus. You got other women in entertainment as well. The chick from the Queen of Slim film, she ended up marrying a white dude, but she made a movie, you know, all about black relationships and black love, you know, and then she's on social media virtue signaling about blackness. But again, you don't see me making videos about it because again, that's their preference to date who they want to date, you know? Now, again, these guys are in a different tax bracket. They're going to attract women of all groups. And if those women look different than the women they're used to, and that's what they want, that's what they're going to date. That's just how it is. I'm not saying that it's right, but that's just how it is. Everybody has a preference. I think that women just don't like to be honest about their preferences because they don't want to be judged. They don't want men to not chase them. Because trust and believe, if the majority of men knew what women actually liked and wanted, they wouldn't really give these women the time of day. They would not be sweating them like that. And, you know, a lot of women can't have that. They need men to sweat them to make them feel good every day. You know? So when you have men with money and resources and they go from being, you know, basically broke, living around majority black people to living in Los Angeles, living in Miami, they're going to be around women who look different than the women they grew up around. And they're going to be attracted to that. But again, that's their choice. I don't think black women should be offended by this. 50 Cent doesn't seem to care either. He's in the comment section trolling. These guys don't care anymore, especially when they know you can't affect their money. So they're going to be more honest about what they like and who they like to date. You know? Miss Mocha, why are you here? Let me tell you something, Miss Mocha. You're in my chat room looking for my attention. But I'm the incel. Well, you didn't like what I have to say? I bet you're one of those women that you know, you turn down black men, but if one of these broke brads was in your face, you be giving him all types of play. We know this. We know that women like you will go out here and be up in broke Brad's face. But if a decent brother came along, you wouldn't give him the time of day. We know this. That's why you're here in my chat room trying to convince yourself that it's everybody else's fault as to why you're single. No, it's your fault why you're single. It's up to you to make your life better. Stop looking for 50 Cent to validate you. Get a man and get a life and get out my chat room. Let's play this video again.
With this kind of girl or that kind of girl, that shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? You go, goddamn, what's the matter with you? It feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
50 Cent makes a good point. Yo, listen, man. Look, you had a female in the chat just get upset with me, you know, because I'm talking about this and I'm not denigrating 50 Cent, even though I said I disagree with putting other women of other groups on a pedestal, as if how they're so much more different and better. You hear me say that, right? But then they want to get in their emotions and feelings. You know what I'm saying? And 50 is right. You do have black women who get upset when these guys are dating non-black women. There are guys out there that have posted about dating a Caucasian woman, and especially a pro athlete or a rapper, or especially a pro athlete, and black women have attacked them. Y'all cannot say that hasn't happened. Y'all can't say that hasn't happened. I saw a video one time of a black female. She was I don't know if she's still a content creator. She recorded this black man with his white girlfriend in a parking lot. These people were not bothering her. And she's sitting in her car recording them, talking shit about them. Randomly. Look at Michael B. Jordan. This dude was pictured with a a Latin female, and then you have all these black women getting on his case to the point to where he had to disassociate himself from any woman that wasn't black. That was sad. That was really sad. So tell me again about these guys not getting attacked.
No matter the preference, all women are essentially wired the same. You're just choosing the same poison in a different bottle.
Appreciate that, Achilles. Last time. Let's finish the video.
For real. They get real
I just look at it
upset.
like, oh, look at this angry. And then my instincts always makes me defensive. So I go, look at this angry black motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You're trying to fuck up the whole vibe.
Again, I can see how black women get upset at that, okay? They feel like that's a personal insult. But again, he's being honest. Y'all want him to lie? He's just being real. He's speaking from his experience. He's experienced this shit. Okay?
Salute Jaye. Anytime a female has Ms. or Diva in their name, that is a sign of trouble. Blonde weave make it the trifecta. Game over. Stay clear.
Appreciate that, Ill Will. Again, he's speaking from his experience. I don't know what 50 Cent has experienced. Maybe black women have gotten in his face about why. And again, I'm gonna put the video up maybe tomorrow. Okay, I recorded a video about actor Amari Hardwick. Right, he was defending dating. He was defending his Caucasian wife on Instagram. He put up this long post because I guess he put up a post, uplifting a black female that was promoted to a big job, and he was congratulating her. And then there was I think it's a black female that saying, well, you're not with a black woman, but you're praising this black woman. And he proceeded to get emotional, which I didn't understand why. Y'all black men who are with Caucasian women have got to stop getting emotional because these sisters get on you for who you're with. Just take it for what it is. Because the more you allow that to bother you, people are going to poke and prod at you. And they're going to use it against you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to use it against you. Now, again, this is from 50 Cent. I'm not saying I agree with all he is saying. That's his experience. I wouldn't put no woman on the pedestal. I don't care how exotic she is. She can be as exotic as she want to be. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I was in high school, there were foreign exchange students from Sweden, right? And there was this one female, this one white female from Sweden, right? She had long blonde hair, blue eyes, and she was thick. Okay? This is when I was in high school, right? Now, you could say she's exotic. Or there was this Mexican chick, right? Curvy as I don't know what, long flowing hair, cute. That was in my high school. Now, my high school was a majority black, but they had a lot of black people, especially a lot of hood black people. Then you got the country blacks, and then you got the hood blacks. But anyway, so I've been around chicks that even back in my teen years, okay, would be considered, I guess, exotic. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I didn't feel like, oh my God, oh wow, she's from Europe, or you got this female from South America who looks really good. They're, oh my God, they're exotic. Nah, it was like, oh, she's a cute girl, and she got assets. You know what I'm saying? She has assets. I see you trying to hide in the bushes. But like I said, I've been around those chicks before. I didn't feel like, oh my God, wow. I just never really felt that way. You know, I don't get highs and lows over females. And again, that was when I was in high school. So me being an adult now, older, still I don't get, overly excited over non-melanated women. I just don't, because when you learn the red pill philosophy, and when you've gone your own way and you've really learned a lot in your life, especially in the last 5 years for me, you're not going to put women on a pedestal like that. Now, again, if you went to these different countries and you've been around these different women and experienced them, that's different. You maybe you're gonna have a different perspective. But again, this video is from 50 Cent's perspective.
You understand what I'm saying to you? Because you're going, you see what I'm saying? And I look and I go, yo, this is why they get mad, they get angry. And you see a lot of sisters, they go, oh, you fucking with this kind of girl or that kind of girl. That shit is exotic.
Stupid.
That shit look a lot different from the shit that you see in the neighborhood all the time. It looks like that shit look like it came off a boat, baby. Goddamn, you don't like that, motherfucker? You don't like that? You go, goddamn, what's the matter with you? It feels like something foreign. It feels like something that you can't just get. So in some kind of ways, it is interesting to explore. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad, they get angry. How did you end up with this motherfucker or this, that? I'm like, huh?
For real. They get real.
I just look at it like, oh, look at this angry. And then
You know what? Now, you're right. He was trying to be funny. He was trying to be funny. I don't think he was being mean-spirited, but people are going to take it as, he's being mean-spirited, But let's take a look at what the blue check marks had to say. You had DJ Academics saying that 50 Cent needs to get into the canceled line. You have more blue check marks. So my hey, black women are gorgeous. Straight foolish. EJ Duffy. Say these black men are projecting how they feel about themselves and they hate their own skin, hair, and features. If y'all worked regular jobs, none of those women y'all fucking now would give you their number. Hold on, let me see if this was the DJ Duffy I think this is. Hold on. Let me see if the DJ Duffy I think this is. Oh, is this the female that got on Tory Lane's IG Live and twerked? If this is her, is this the DJ Duffy that twerked on Tory Lane's live stream? Talk about low self-esteem, man. Talk about low self. But anyway, let's see. You got Ja Rule. Of course, he gonna be here. This is what you don't do, Ja Rule. This makes you look like you're beneath 50 when you're in the comment section of a video of a post that's sort of like getting at him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I'm blaming media for broadcasting this ignorance. Stop giving this hate airtime. You don't have to air this garbage. Okay, now this is 50 Cent. He says, "Oh, cancel 50. This is just too much," and he's laughing about it. 50 think this shit is funny. Listen, this is what happens when people believe that you can't cancel them. This is what happens when these guys believe that you really can't cancel them. And 50 believes that black women can't cancel him. And they can't. He's not even trending on Twitter, man. He's trending on Twitter because T.I. challenged him to, I believe, a versus battle. But he ain't trending because of what he said, unless I missed something. He's trending because T.I. wants a versus battle with him. By the way, the Jada versus Fab versus battle was cool. I saw that. But anyway, 50 basically, as you can see here, he doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He don't care y'all try to cancel him, man. This is how you listen, celebrities, this is how you avoid getting canceled. Don't give a damn. He don't care. That they couldn't even cancel. He don't even care. So you can get upset what he's saying, but he doesn't fear the wrath of black women. He knows his money is gonna come in regardless. So he's gonna use this to troll y'all, and he's gonna troll y'all into the ground with this. You know. Let's see. As people getting at him, let's see, more blue check marks. As his self-proclaimed black goddaughter, I wrote this for no reason because I have no words. It says, man, I don't even know where to start. It's too much. I'ma head out. Black women are a gift from God. Black women are a gift from God. Okay. No other race speaks so badly of their women. Black men really be hating themselves behind closed doors.
Jay, what's your type of woman? Eyes grin, skull loudly crying.
Oh man, look at China White with the super chat. Shout out to China with the super chat. Jay, what's your type of woman? Oh boy. I like a woman who's in tune with her logical side, okay? A woman who understands me and my mission in life. A woman who sees through the bullshit in the programming. Who understands her femininity and embraces her femininity, okay? And sees the best qualities in a man that she
50
wants.
doesn't care, lol. He likes to troll.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's just trolling, man. 50 don't give a shit, man. He knows y'all can't cancel him. He knows y'all can't cancel him. We the people want to know. It's all about that femininity, embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Understanding me. You know, qualities that is very rare. A lot of women are just they're truly lost. They're a lost cause. There are women out here, man. Unfortunately, they are a complete lost cause. There ain't no saving them. And they're just heading in the wrong direction, and that's what they want. They want to go in the wrong direction. They don't think that nobody can tell them anything, and that's fine. But that's your life, and that your life is going to be something of a disappointment to yourself, and you're going to realize it when you're older and you're not with anybody. You're just taking care of your grandbabies. So you're taking care of the grands. You're basically raising them because your kids see you as nothing more than a babysitter. But that's going to be their lives, Yeah, a lot of these women are lost causes, man. And they don't even, and the worst part about it is that they don't even know that they are a lost cause. They don't even know it. They don't even know that they are a lost cause. They think it's everybody else's fault while they're single. No. It's your fault. You have to look yourself in the mirror every day. You can't blame everybody. It can't be everybody else's fault. And some of you disgruntled women that are listening, some of you in the chat room, you're going to learn something today, okay? Because the best way for people to learn is to embrace knowledge that they are fully against until they consume it. And you're going to consume what I'm saying. You're going to consume it. Ain't that right, Jasmine's? And what's the other? Miss Mocha. You're going to learn today. You're going to embrace what I say. I'm putting it into the universe. You're going to be better black women because of me. I'm going to make you into better black women. You know, I'm going to make you into better black women by the end of this live stream. Doesn't mean you're going to get a man, because I think some of you are men repellent. I mean, you're going to get males. You're going to get males, you know, somebody that needs a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you can parade around your friends to make it seem like you got somebody, but you can't stand him either because he ain't doing nothing. But you're going to be better off for what I'm saying. But you're going to learn something today. All right? Let's see. Let's see what the rest of his comments are saying. As a black man, I found this comment amusing a little bit. As a black man, black husband with a beautiful black wife, my black queens, we love you. Your presence, your essence, your everything is mocked and could never be replaced. Hashtag Black Queens stand up. And the award for best simp goes to stop calling these women queens. What the fuck is wrong with you dudes, man? Your wife is probably cheating on you, man. Like, come on, man. You call the queens, they probably cringe, man. Because they know they ain't no goddamn queens. They don't see themselves as no queens. Stop calling them queens. What's going on? Like, seriously. Stop calling these women queens, man. There's nothing queenly about these chicks, man. Especially chicks who get on social media arguing with men all day. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I need black men to check him like y'all checked Gail when y'all thought she was disrespecting Kobe's legacy. I'll wait. Yeah, you gonna keep waiting. I wonder how many exotic women he dated before he was wealthy. Stop buying their music. Let the other people support them. All in favor of canceling both, say aye. Black women are exotic too, though. You just don't have taste, bro. Let's see. A lot of black men have a complex about themselves, and it shows in whom they date to validate their insecurities. We get it. You hate yourself. Seek therapy. 50 Cent hates his son and black women. He needs 9 more shots. Wow. Wow. Y'all see this? And this was from a male. This is another guy saying this. Y'all see this? This is a guy who gets pushed around by his girlfriends and wives. You can tell. Look at this. Y'all see this? This is why there are a lot of guys I just have no respect for. None. I have absolutely no respect for guys who want to see violence done to other guys because they're joking about preferences, whether I agree with them or not. You know what I'm saying? This is the problem. This is why I'm majority, not majority, but there's a good amount of you guys I just don't have any respect for. I don't want to be around you. I think you bring nothing to any conversation. I think you're just
don't
losers
call
at
women
life.
queen, woman face palming, woman face palming, woman face palming.
Appreciate that, Mellow Bird. Oh boy. Like who the fuck you want, but don't put us down in the meantime. Let's see. More like he's the angry black man, but we can't even be mad. Hell, he don't even love his black son, but adores his Asian looking one. But at the end of the day, I don't think you're going to be able to cancel him. That's the point. Now let me do a little bit of teaching for these heifers who are in their emotions. You got a lot of these. You got some simps in the bushes, or looking in their feelings and emotions. Let me talk to y'all and speak some logic into you, because I think a lot of you are going to need it. Because obviously you want everybody to like you. Black women, everybody just ain't gonna like you. Do I think that black women should be put down in the process of black men having a preference? No, but we've seen situations where there's black men who've said nothing about black women and they still get pressed about who they're dating because they're not with a black woman. That's sad. It really is. But in all seriousness, we are in a different day and age, and when it comes to celebrities like 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, others, they don't really care. Like, they're gonna date who they want to date, whether it's joking or not, trolling or not. I think 50 Cent has built it up to where they can say whatever they want to say.
Let the Shade Room post a black woman and white man couple and you will have 20,000 comments. Praising and 1 million likes.
Appreciate that, Prince Jam. Yeah, I've seen them do that. I've seen them put up posts. You know what's crazy? What's the guy name? The white comedian that has like a black wife. I think is it Gary Owen, something like that. He made a video to a black man, right? And he had his wife call the guy a nigga, right? Because he's like, oh, I can't say it, but she can say it, and she said it, and nobody said shit, And people thought that was funny. They're sharing it around. Oh, that's funny, right? But let a black man, let a white woman make a video about a black woman and have that black man call her a nigga. Or, whatever. And let's see if they share that and think that that's funny. Let's see if they will think that that's funny. Yeah, Gary Owens, yeah. And there was no pushback on that whatsoever. What's good, Ricky? But like I said, with black celebrities like Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, some others, they're starting to really be more vocal about, what they like. Again, not saying that I would say, call, melanated women angry and all that. I wouldn't feel the need to do that. But 50 I think he was joking, but people can't take a joke. That's why comedians can't really be comedians anymore, because they do say things that are harsh, or they did, but they can't really say it anymore because people have gotten sensitive. Okay, people have gotten sensitive. I've heard a lot of melanated women say a lot of egregious things about us and put other races of men above us. But again, it doesn't make me angry. It's annoying, but I don't get angry to the point to where I want to cancel them, because I realize that's that person's experience, and eventually they're going to end up probably back with a black man anyway. So honestly, with 50 Cent and what he's saying about exotic women, to me, I don't really see women as women as exotic. If I've seen women that are just strikingly beautiful or attractive, yes, I have. But it wouldn't really, not too many women I would see as exotic. There's not many women I would see as exotic. Because again, I see a lot of women through the same lens. I don't really see, other groups, just overly different than black women. I just don't. You know, I have my issues with the behaviors of black women. I have voiced those, but I see those same, issues with other races of women too. Look at the Karens. Look at all these Karens. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the behaviors that we have seen happens from different women and how they feel about us, as black men. So we have to be very vigilant and understand that you cannot put different groups of people on a pedestal. You cannot say that they are just somehow better than other women. Now, you can say you feel like these women have these qualities that these women don't, but I just think that in this moment with 50 Cent, having this interview with Lil Wayne, I think that he was just very comfortable and he was just saying what was on his mind, but I think he was using humor. He wasn't saying it in a malicious way. I don't care how y'all get angry about it. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. I don't think he was saying it in a way that he was trying to denigrate a group of people. I think that people took it that way because of what he said. We've heard people say worse about women in music. I made a video about Janelle Monáe, and she talked about how she doesn't support rap music for men because of what is said in the music, but she admitted that she and her friends still dance to the music. They probably bump it in their cars. So how disgruntled are you if you still listening to that music that denigrates you? The same could be said, when you have women who will date guys they know they shouldn't deal with, guys like a Future, and they will get with him anyway and have unprotected relations with the guy. And then when they get pregnant, they get upset because he don't want to be in their life. And he don't want to claim it. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think you were going to be special? Did you think you were going to be different? No, you're not going to be different. These men see you the same way, whether they think you're exotic or not. They still see you the same way. It's very rare that they're going to see you as being somehow different than the other women that they deal with, Now, in the case of Lil Wayne, right? Lil Wayne recently, he has a type as of recently, right? He's even rapped about in a song about how, he likes red bones or whatever. Okay, that's that one man's preference. Are y'all going to get upset really over one man's preference? Just like, am I going to get upset at one woman's preference? Are you serious? People got to think about that. A lot of these females are getting upset at the preference of one man. Okay? Now, you had men in this comment section of this video taking up for women, defending them, quote unquote. Taking 50 Cent to task. So again, we can't say that all black men feel the same way that 50 does. He's one man. He's one man. And for people to get so bent out of shape over the opinion of one guy just shows you what type of men these women want. Because trust and believe, if this was a guy working a 9-to-5 job, I don't think they would care as much. But because he is a rapper with millions of followers, he's an actor, he executive produces, his own show. He's done well for himself. Now all of a sudden his opinion matters more than anything. Really? But he's just one man. Why would one man's opinion get you so bent out of shape? Seriously. Y'all said that he embarrassed and humiliated black women. He said that there are black women who basically get angry. He gets defensive, and because there are black women who gotten angry because who he's dated. Again, that's his experience. Okay? I have called out myself. I have said that I don't understand why women support the rap music of today. Even, I would say of the last 10 years or so, because of what is said in the music. But they have such disdain towards commentary. They have such disdain towards men going their own way. They have such disdain towards SYSBM, more. Okay? Those guys just making videos. You know, they're just making videos. But you're not upset at the rap music that denigrates you. You're not upset at the music videos that make you all look like dots, basically. You want to be selectively outraged. If you want to be outraged at 50 Cent, you need to be outraged at the music where these men are calling you all types of names. You know, they're being, you know, very descriptive about the acts that they do with you. But you don't see the same outrage. Why is that? Why y'all wait now to the year 2020 to get upset about what 50 Cent said in an interview? Y'all didn't get upset at MGK, the Caucasian rapper, who said that black females give the best head. Where was the outrage then? Where was the outrage when this dude said that y'all be out here giving the best toppy? Where was the outrage then? Y'all don't think that's denigrating? And what made it even worse was that it was a black female interviewing MGK when he said that. Was interviewing him, and this was at the BET Awards. The BET Awards. The BET Awards. You know? And he said this proudly. And no outrage from you sisters. There was no outrage whatsoever. There have been lots of examples where men have said degrading things about black women, and none of y'all got upset. They've been very descriptive about the things that go on in the bedroom between you. None of y'all get upset. So why are you getting upset because he says that there are black females who get angry because he's with non-melanated women? Where was all this energy over the years with the music and the videos and the comments that were made towards you? Why are you upset now at this interview? Does that make any sense? Y'all want me to be upset at 50 Cent when I have seen years of y'all give people a pass for denigrating you? Appreciate that, Illa Dre. Always logic. Logic all the time. I have seen for years how melanated women have allowed themselves to be denigrated by everybody. But I'm supposed to be upset. I'm supposed to be upset because he called black females angry in an interview when he's speaking on his experiences dating out.
Jay, your logic is on point.
Salute to you, Illa Dre. Now y'all want me to be angry when I have seen you for years ignore and not say nothing when people have said and done things to you. Does that make any sense? For me to get all bent out of shape over an interview where he's just being honest about his experiences and what he likes in women and, you know, the backlash he's received? You want me to be upset about that? You want me to be angry about that? Y'all should have been angry enough to call out people who've been denigrating you for a long time. Y'all haven't said anything. Y'all haven't said anything about all the other times when there have been people who've called you names and disrespected you, and you have done nothing. You said nothing. You didn't have that energy. Now you got energy for 50 Cent. But you don't have energy for when other people, especially MGK at the BET Awards, said that y'all give the best toppy, and none of y'all got angry. The black female was giddy about it. She was giddy about it. That's all you need to know. So y'all can't expect me to get worked up over this interview. Why am I going to get worked up over this interview? When you got dudes on camera being interviewed by black females saying that y'all give the best toppy. That should have been the moment she cut that interview off, but she didn't, because she's one of these ditzy melanated women who chase after these bottom shelf brands all day long and curve the brothers that actually want to date her, because she's so screwed up in the head through conditioning that she thinks that getting this guy will help her self-esteem, but it doesn't. Why do you think you have so many angry, pro-black women now? Because they thought it was going to help their self-esteem, but it couldn't help their mental illness, okay? Y'all, I mean, come on, man. Come on now. We all have to do better. But it starts with everybody being able to be accountable for their actions and the things they've said and done. Now, again, this is 50 Cent's words. All I'm telling y'all is, why are y'all getting worked up about it?
Some of them denigrate themselves when they are in the middle of street twerking in the middle of streets in front of cops.
Bro, you know what's interesting, Obi? Like, I know y'all seen a video. Speaking of denigrating, I know y'all seen a video of the police guy, the police officer. He was driving through a crowd of black people, and there were these black dudes that were sitting on the trunk of his car, and there was a black female on the hood of the car twerking. And yes, the police officer was white, so you already knew. You already knew. Some female's gonna hop on that hood and get the twerking for this guy. And trust me, she wasn't doing it for y'all. You already know who she was doing it for. So when you talk about degrading, nobody degrades themselves more than the Americanized black female. From the videos that I have seen through Tory Lanez's IG lives, the denigrating is being done by these women to themselves. Ain't nobody making these women do what they don't want to do. They're doing what they want to do. Okay? They're doing what they want to do. How many videos do we have to see of women getting on these IG lives making complete fool of themselves? How many videos do we have to see of black women twerking on police cars while the car is moving now? The car is moving. Okay? Did we make them do that? Did we take it out of context? We have to look at the facts, and the facts say that these females are denigrating themselves, okay? We cannot blame everybody for the actions of a few, right? That's why you call out the behavior, so you avoid these situations. If you don't overreact to who somebody is dating, then they won't call you angry or bitter, But I have seen a lot of black women denigrating themselves, But I think black women need to turn the corner. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on a second, people. Okay. Let's take a few phone calls. I may not take a lot. I don't know. I'm going to take a few. I see you, Yee. What's good, Yee? Because I don't know, man. I open up the phone lines a little bit. Listen, people, when y'all call in, man, y'all got it. You can't be on her all day, okay? You want to say something, that's fine. But other people want to call in, man. I don't want people saying they couldn't get through, because people are on the line entirely too long. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let me get the sound right before you go. Okay. All right. Yo, what's going on?
What's good with it, Jay the Black? It's Ant Fresh. What it do, man?
What's good, Ant Fresh?
Man, I'm feeling good, feeling great. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up?
That's good, man. But yeah, look, it's really simple, bro. You know, a lot of women are just bitter that they can't get that. I mean, it's 1 + 1 = 2. Like, they bitter that they cannot get the 50 cents. Or when they get them, it's a pump and dump. It's just like that chick that everybody was obsessed with. And I'm talking about even women, too. And her name is Riz Rose, or I think she's Eritrean or something like that. Everybody thought she was Puerto Rican or something. And she's an Instagram heavy model. Like, everybody goes crazy for her, blah, blah, blah. And some young 19-year-old, I think you did a video or a live about it, some 19-year-old rapper had her come to his crib or whatever, to a little party, and he hit, and then he said, I ain't about to fly you back out. Look, you got on the plane to get out here, but I ain't giving you no money to come back. And some people was like, oh, that's grimy, that's it. But he looked at her like a hoe. Like, she presented herself a certain way, thought she was going to maybe, I don't know, get a baby out the deal or get some shine or some clout, and you didn't get what you wanted, so now you're bitter. It's no different than a man that wants that super fine chick that he always wanted, and he's simping, and he's trying to get into the friend zone to be the best friend, and guess what she do? She said, I don't want to talk to you no more. So you put in all 365 days of that work and didn't get nothing out of it. You didn't get no pussy, no head, no hand job.
Nothing.
You didn't even get nothing. So I just say the mindset is get out of your own way. The same way that men are going red pill, they're going their own way. Women, you need to go your own way. Focus on what's important. Get your money together. Get everything together. Quit looking for a man to do everything for you. That's where y'all got shit fucked up anyway, because that's why you idolize these 50 Cents and the Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne has been the #1 person that's been telling you since 2004 on the 500 Degrees album. He said, I only like the bitch if she red bone. I ain't bone unless you red bone. Like, he letting y'all know, and then y'all still, I love him. He's the most sexiest man. That's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you're obsessed with something that's a mirage, it's on you. You understand? And all I'm going to say to end this and close it, get out of your own way, women. I'm talking about black women. Y'all are some beautiful sisters. Just get your mindset like different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just restart your mind on how you thinking, and you'll be all right. But Absolutely. That's my call, Jay. That's my call.
Okay, all right, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right. You're live with Jay the Black. What's up?
What's going on? What's up with it, Jay?
Nothing much.
I got a question for the chat, man, and then I'll just give y'all a brief background. I'm from the South, and I always dated black women. Have nothing against them, love them. But I was under the impression that they were the only ones, that had a good physique and body. So now I moved to Southern California, and I seen that was a myth. Because I see these Latinos and these white girls nice and thick, and it's not artificial. So my question for the chat would be, I love all women, but my question for the chat would be, what do black women have over other races? And that's all I got to ask.
Okay, all right. Well, thanks for the call, man.
All right.
All right. Bye. He got a question for y'all, man. Got a question for the chat. I have heard that before. A lot of these guys, man, they move to different cities, and that was cool call and fresh. A lot of these guys, man, they go to different places and they experience different women. Yo, you live? What's up?
Hi, Jay.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm tired of, women, doing all that whining, complaining over dudes who don't even care about them.
Yeah, that's what's going on. I mean, you got some very disgruntled women, especially in the chat room, that don't like the fact that, one man said this.
Well, it just makes them look very insecure. It makes all of us look insecure, like,
yeah, I think so,
oh
too.
my gosh. A black man dated something like. But you know how, it makes you look like you don't have any confidence in yourself.
Right.
You're insecure. You're scared. Just looks really weak.
Oh.
You're weak.
Yo, that's why I'm imploring them to stop feeling angry over this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, it's not changing anything. Those guys don't care. They don't care. At all. They don't care if they're dead or alive, much less what you think of their girlfriends. You know? So, all that whining and complaining is just making all of us look bad. I wish they would just shut up.
Well, I just think they don't need to let this get under their skin. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, those guys aren't going to be into them anyway. Because, you know, they live in California. And, you know, they're dating women they actually meet. So, that's never going to be them anyway.
Well, yeah, it depends on location, man. You're gonna experience different types of women. Like where you from, you may have majority black women. Do you move to a different state, then you're around majority Caucasian women and Asian women, and you know, black women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, it just looks very insecure. And they think that they don't think that they don't realize everybody can see that.
Right.
Everybody can see that. Everybody can see you're scared that you're going to be replaced, and you are. If you keep with the fuck shit. So.
Yeah, and that could be the case, but then you can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Think positive.
Shape up, or give up.
Right.
Shape up, or give it up.
Absolutely.
Or shut up. Or shut up.
Or shut up. It could be that too.
That's all.
Yeah, but I don't think they should worry about the whole replacing thing. You know?
Well, they're going to anyway, but if you just ignore it, you know, I just wish that some of these guys would say, yeah, you know, this is who I date, and I don't want you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I just wish they would say that, and then all this foolishness would stop. Because the only reason they're still doing it is people respond to it.
Okay.
So, that's all.
All right. Okay, Beth. Well, I appreciate the call. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right, well, shout out to Beth with the call. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? It's Malcolm. I'm from Brooklyn, man.
What's good, Malcolm?
Hey, shit, man. I'm chilling, man. I was listening to you live and all that. I just wanted to get my little 2 cents.
Okay.
I think that a lot of people out here, they failed being original, and they're not being authentic to who they really are, and they're trying to fill a void with others, with other people's success and what other people do to try to make themselves feel complete. So I feel like along the line in life, you know, a lot of people, they fall short into believing in themselves or doing things for themselves, whether it be exercising or, you know, like if they get denied or they're not, nobody believes in them, that they don't have the will to overcome that and to be different. And that makes a lot of, I guess, females or even males too, to go to somebody else that is successful to try and make them feel that void so they can feel complete. And I feel like that's where they mess up.
Well, I mean, you do have a lot of that these days, you know?
Yeah. And I just feel like that's where we're falling short, where it's like, because everybody got the power to do something, you know, and they all got their individuality. And we all could try and do something and contribute to the world, even though we know capitalism is corrupt. But at the same time, we could all do something that's positive and different. But we don't believe in ourselves, and we don't have the right people supporting us. So we feel like, all right, this person got it. Well, then if I go to them for it, then maybe I can get it. And it's like it don't really work like that, because now you're putting your fate in somebody else's hands. And when you're doing that, now you judge by somebody that may not have the best interest for you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like within ourselves we gotta like get strong within ourselves. Whether it be, you know our weaknesses. We got to work on our weaknesses, develop those into strengths, and then from there, you know what I'm saying, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? When you walk in, you're not doing what the next person is doing. You got your own individuality, and that's going to shed light to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But bro, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Okay.
No problem, man.
All right, thanks for the call, man. All right, man. Let me get some more of these calls. I wonder if Miss Mocha gonna call in because she has a lot to say in the chat. Let's see. You're live. What's good?
What's up, Jay? This is John from New York here.
What's good, John?
Hey, Jay. Here's the thing, though. I mean, why is some people just worry about whoever dates and whoever goes outside the community? Like, we got bigger things to worry about than that. Our brothers and sisters getting killed every day by the police and everything, but they worry about somebody dating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, like our brothers and sisters get killed every single day, but meanwhile they worried about who dates or who's the color of their skin, all this other nonsense. It's tiring. It's like oh my God, like is this just how far we come to as a community, Jay? For real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because people, I guess because they may, maybe not have much to do because of what's going on with the CV. Maybe it's keeping them on social media a little bit too much,
I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, we got bigger things to work. I mean, like, who cares who's dating, who's in a relationship? I mean, like, that's not the big issue. Like, that's not what we should be fighting for right now. I mean, we're in the toughest situation in this era right now, fighting for our lives and our future, and y'all worried about this person who we date or who like it's just nonsense. It's like it could drive me crazy. Like oh my God.
Yeah, and that's why when I heard his comments, I can understand people, well, at least black females, not liking what he was saying, like basically calling them angry. But to be talking about canceling him over this and putting energy into this, that to me doesn't make sense.
And this cancel culture is just BS because at the end of the day, they're still going to support the people that they support. They're still going to give them the money for their shows and their concerts and all of that. So what's the difference?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me give you an example, Jay. Like, I give an example. Like overseas, like I say in China and all of that, the women. Do you think the women care about their people who date and who date all that? They don't care about that.
No, I don't think so.
They don't care about that. So but here we here in our community, we worried about colorism and who dates and who like who. Yeah. I mean, like it's just like how far we come. Like,
yeah, it's like with the black female rapper. She did not think that light-skinned women should be a part of the, I guess, BLM movement for empowerment. And that's just the type of stupidity that you see. They want to cancel everybody. They want to segregate everybody. They want things to be on their terms. They don't want anybody to be off.
I listen to you, Jay, because you speak the truth and the facts about the community, and that's why I give respect to you.
Oh, cool, man. That's cool, bro.
You respect the brothers out here. I mean, because when I look at stuff like this, like I'd be like, damn, I just want to get out the country. I just want to leave. Like I'm tired of this BS and all this nonsense. Like it's getting to the point like something has to give, or like we need to do better at like for real.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And again, it takes guys like you and others to really, push these type of conversations forward. But bro, I appreciate the call. I'm getting some more callers. Okay.
All right, salute to you, bro.
All right, man. Thanks. Shout out to you, man. All right. John from New York. Yo, Jasmine, why are you telling those females not to call in? They just gonna be in the chat being disgruntled all night? Yo, you live. What's good?
Hi, Jay. This is Ednice Augustine. How are you, sir?
What's good, Ednice? What's good with you?
Oh my God. You sound good. Not too bad.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. I mean, this conversation is kind of funny to me because it's like 50 Cent doesn't know me. I don't know. You know, he doesn't know me personally, so why should I care who he dates?
All right.
I don't care. You know, let's keep it simple. Oh, my God. It's just so funny how the conversation where, you know, people are just all up in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like who 50 Cent dates, then don't buy his music.
Right.
Don't watch, you know, don't support him then.
Yeah, don't watch
he
Power.
Care.
Don't watch Power.
Yeah. Don't watch Power. Don't listen to his music. Don't support him. You know what I mean? It's like if you really feel that deep about it, who gives a shit? Who cares? It's like you're wasting all this energy. And honestly, as a black woman, when other black women get in their feelings, it's like, really? There's more important things at stake. You know, I respect black women, I respect black men, I respect everybody, but when we spend our energies on something that is so trivial, it's just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and people putting way too much energy into it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm speaking as an elder, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, let's just like love each other and have fun and relax instead of just being so angry about this petty crap. It's so stupid, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was going to one of your live streams and I think it was about single mothers being exposed. And I was reading all the comments. And some of these women were getting a little moist. Some of them were getting angry.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, if you're a single woman, if you're a single mother, and if men don't want to date you, then that's fine. I mean, you know, men will date single mothers if they want to, but don't get mad. You know what I mean? Because I tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Single women like myself, we're not going after single fathers, aren't we? We're not. You know what I mean? So it's kind of an imbalanced thing going on. I just don't know what it is. You know, I'm just not about putting energy on something that is so petty and so trivial. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Absolutely, and that's what I'm trying to tell them. I'm trying to say, listen, y'all putting too much energy into this. You know how many disrespectful things I see from black women I don't talk about? I just say whatever, you know?
Yeah, and it's kind of funny, but then it's sad.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at them. I kind of feel sorry for them because it's like, you know what? Don't worry about it because it's not about you. You know what I mean? Please don't be insecure. Love yourself. Don't be so insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're in love, because, you know, people are going to say some stupid shit about black women anyway. I really don't give a damn. If I'm secure in myself, I'm good. If I have the faith of God, I'm good. If I have love for my family, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think if you respect yourself and if you treat yourself in a feminine manner, then that will attract people, you know, black men, white men, or whatever. I don't care. But if you just pull away from that masculine energy and just relax and just, you know, be feminine and whatnot. Because I'm old school. I mean, I'm Caribbean. You know what I mean? We Caribbean women, we are feminine, and we like to cook and all that stuff. And I think there'll probably be some women who may not like what I say, but I like to cook. I like to be feminine.
Oh yeah,
you know, I like
that should definitely be something that, you know, people like and you know say, hey, that's good. You know, you have that feminine traits that a lot of guys will look for. You know, I want to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is that being feminine does not mean weak. Okay, there's a strength to being feminine. You know, I think there's a saying you can catch bees with honey more than with vinegar type of thing. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. If someone gets me upset, I'm going to let them know. But at the same time, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I can just walk away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen. You just have to be careful. And, you know, it doesn't mean that I have people walk all over me. No, it just means, you know, it's just me. I mean, in my culture, we're feminine. We know how to cook and all that, but we're also feisty as hell. We don't take shit.
Yeah, but Ednies, I appreciate the call. Okay, I'm gonna get to some more calls, but thanks for calling in, though. Okay. Good call.
Shout out to you and True Atlanta and all the moderators that are out there.
All right,
thanks
cool.
to everybody.
All right, cool.
All right.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Shout out to Ednies for calling in. She's always here, supporting me. You know. All right. So this is you're live. What's good?
Hey, what up, Jay? This is Owen, man. Obi, what's going on with you, bro?
What's good, Obi?
Man, I want to tell you, spending 25 years in Brooklyn, man, the dating scene has changed so much. You know, back then, when we were up there, you used to see a lot of Hispanic, Puerto Ricans, and people from the Hispanic countries dating them black guys and stuff, and it wasn't a big deal. You know, it wasn't frowned upon now, but all of a sudden now, people just not. They're not. First it was pocket watching, now they're dick watching.
Oh yeah, they pocket watching.
What is pocket watching and dick watching?
Oh
and
man!
When these girls go out, getting flown out to Dubai, y'all spoke about this before. Ain't nobody's in an uproar. Ain't nothing being said about it. You know, but when you got haters like Miss Mocha and Jazzy in the freaking room, man bashing, this is the reason why 50 Cent, guys like 50 Cent and other guys like him, is going another route. You know, so you can't blame him. But like I said, with social media also, I mean, you have so many options of who you can date, who you want to date. You know, when I see these black women with these white guys and stuff like that, it don't bother me. Ain't nobody hating on them. You know, but if the tables was turned, it's like a difference. It's an uproar. I'm like, for what? You know, 50 Cent went through some stuff with his baby mom before. He's not trying to go down that route again. You know, he has had an experience like most of us guys that had with black women. You know, and it can be a turnoff. You know, so you know, if he decided to go that route and stuff and said, okay, you know what, I want to date Hispanic women or something, leave the man. What are you dick watching him for?
Absolutely. I think they got too much time on their hands.
They got too much freaking time on their hand. And Jazzy and Mocha that's in the room, you should be with your man right now. When you're in this chat room.
They're looking for masculine energy, you know. I think that's what they're looking for.
The room for it. Go into that chat room where you have women teaching y'all to gold dig. I'm out, Jay.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
Peace.
Peace. All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hi, Jay. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Is this Vicky?
Yes.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm probably one of the few females that usually agrees with the stuff that you say in your videos.
Okay.
And in my opinion, a lot of the issues that black women we have is accountability. We don't take responsibility for the part that we play in certain things. And as far as the whole 50 Cent thing, I've seen him be respectful to certain black women, so
yeah,
he was just talking shit.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think he's misunderstood. I think he's misunderstood anyway. A lot of females, they just are emotional and have no control over their impulses and all that shit. So
yeah, if he was a comedian, like if he was Lil Duval, they wouldn't think twice.
Right. Right. So.
Yeah,
accountability is the big issue.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I listened to a lot of your videos.
Okay.
Like when you talked about the Steven Jackson thing. Like I agreed with Steven Jackson. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I thought you couldn't hear me.
Nah, I hear you. I'm listening. You know, I'm here.
No, I was saying like when you did the Steven Jackson video, like I agreed.
Okay.
With the whole prenup thing. Like, if sis really loved him and all that, she would have signed that prenup.
Absolutely.
And she would have been better off.
Absolutely. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If she really knew how to control herself and her emotions and be accountable for her shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of females, they can't handle that. You know.
No, they can't.
You know what they do.
Yeah, and that's why I truly believe that that's what keeps them from getting into those long-term relationships that could lead into marriage, because they're lacking in areas that they don't want to fix. And the biggest one is accountability. Like, you can't just go from guy to guy to guy and not heal. You know what I'm saying? And and when they get criticized, it angers them.
You have to work on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to be your own person and learn how to rock by yourself before you could totally deal with anybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be willy-nilly out here and then can't understand why nothing works for you. You have to be accountable for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's where it starts.
So, yeah.
And I'm glad that you listen to my videos and you say that, you learned a lot from them. That's good to know. I'm teaching these disgruntled
I like to listen, and and that's what I'm saying. I like to listen to what men have to say, and that's what a lot of other women should learn to start doing. Just listen, shut the fuck up sometimes.
Absolutely.
You can definitely learn some things.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, ladies, just listen to not only what I'm saying, but listen to the women that are here and their perspective, because I know a lot of your instincts are telling you not to because of the programming, but you got to understand that it ain't just one perspective. There's a bunch of perspectives that you could actually learn from and get better at.
Yeah, definitely. But you have to take a long look at yourself before you could call yourself out here doing anything or saying anything and all that.
Yeah.
All that.
Absolutely, man. Well, I appreciate the call from you, Vicky. All right. Make sure you call in more.
No problem.
Okay.
I will. I'll be around.
Oh, cool. All right.
All right. Good night.
All right, you too. Good night. Shout out to Vicky with the call, man. It's a good call from Vicky, man. A lot of you ladies are learning something tonight that you may have been against, but it's going to be better for you. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, it's Mellow Bird.
What's good, Mellow?
Not too much, just hanging out here.
All right.
I got a quick one.
All right.
All right, so, I'm reading the chat. A whole bunch of simps up in there, saying things that they say all the time. No, they're in and out. Sometimes their comments get retracted. I don't know who's doing it. But, these simps and people who say things that women want to hear all the time, they perpetuate women who disagree with you all the time, or women like you. They perpetuate that.
Yeah,
these women, they walk around so confused, and those men don't even really care about them. They just want one thing from them.
Absolutely.
And then they're going to get rid of them.
And that's the thing. They want something from these women. I don't. And maybe that confuses women because they're so used to men telling them what they want to hear. But they got to understand that you need to listen to the men that actually don't want anything from you, because they have no dog in the fight. They're not trying to gain anything by what they're saying. And they can't say as hate, because if other women agree with what you're saying, they don't see the hate in what you're saying. They just see you're giving a very, real and maybe even harsh analysis of a situation,
Yeah, these men will turn around and call you queen and beautiful one day, then you give it up, and then the next day you don't hear from them, and then maybe 2 days later they're texting you at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
WID. And I don't know why some of these women see it over and over again. They're so confused. They're like, "Oh my God, what's going on? I thought we had something." No, he got what he wanted, or he's trying to get what he wants. Then he's gonna throw you away. That's what it is. There is no king. There's no queens. There's just, you need to meet people and vet them individually. That's all I had to say. Have a good night.
All right, too. Good night to you, Mellow Bird. Appreciate the call. All right.
Yep. Good night. All right. Bye bye.
Shout out to Mellow with the call, man. All right. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Jada Black, what's going on, G?
Nothing much. What's up, man?
I didn't think I was gonna get through, but I watch your show all the time.
All right.
Respect it.
Cool, man.
And I just want to say this.
I
want to say this though. Everybody got their own preference, what they like. So I see no reason in anybody getting mad, you know.
Absolutely.
Especially for like black women. Black women, you know, they're so beautiful. So what makes them look weak is when you pay attention and you let that stuff bother you. So what if this man want this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're getting bent out of shape over one guy. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they got the women, they just got to realize guys they're gonna talk to you anyway. You get what I'm saying? You still gonna be desired. So I don't really. That's like my ex-girl. Anytime she just don't like white chicks, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. That just make you look weak.
Yeah. Yeah, you never let nobody know, you know, that you know you're basically their blind spot. You know, you can push their buttons more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? You never let people know that about you. You know what I'm saying? That you're their weak spot, you know?
Hell yeah. That's basically all I want to say, man. Enjoy your show. Keep up the good work.
Cool, man. Well, thanks
for watching Let's Live Tour.
All right, man. Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right?
No problem, B.
All right. Yeah, shout out to him, man. We had some good calls. We always got good calls, man. But, you know, we have some very good calls tonight, man. Everybody with their perspective on this. But like I said, we teaching these disgruntled ladies to never get angry at people you don't know. You know? But I think some of y'all who are new here, y'all may not understand my perspective. Yo, what's going on?
Oh, shit. Jada Black?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Lit.
You're live. What's good?
Yeah, I know. No, nothing much. So the topic is 50 Cent and exotic women, right?
Yeah, his preference for him, I guess. Yeah.
Preference?
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, right? I just learned recently, with everything going on in the quote-unquote black community, that most African Americans technically are mixed in quote-unquote exotic. So why do we carry that label black, or why do we take whatever our oppressors gave us and carry that mantle?
Well, you know, that's very interesting because there are people who don't want to be identified as black, and they may identify as African American or Afro American, maybe even Native. You know, but I think that because things have gotten more and more political, people are embracing blackness and are embracing being black. So I think that's playing a part into it more and more. It's like an identity.
Yeah, but it's not the identity that I don't know how to put it. I guess African people of descent came up with. That's something that European people did.
No, that was a term that was coined here. that was coined here in America.
Okay, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, like, I don't think Africans or people who look quote unquote black came up with the term black. I think that's what white people just gave us, and that's what we just stuck with. No, maybe.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just like the last names that a lot of us have. Not a lot of us, but a lot of people who are descendant of slaves. They have the names of their slave masters, and they haven't changed them. Still have them. You know, but we want to tear down statues and rename buildings, or we don't want to change our last names. You know.
Yeah, I mean, my whole point with 50 Cent and him preferring exotic women, I mean, maybe he just doesn't like ugly women. I mean, exotic is kind of when he says it. sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say the way he was phrasing it, it was like he just saw something that was different than what he was used to, and he likes that. You know, he was so used to this, and now he sees this, and he likes that. You know.
Yeah, or people who look exotic. I think people who just look really, really good. I don't think it's like you know when you hear that term, when apparently black people, men of different ethnic groups, including black, will say, oh, you're cute for a black girl or whatever. No, that's just a good-looking girl. Like that's pretty much it. Like she may be quote unquote black, but she's just good-looking. That's all it is. It's like when you show only ugly people of a certain ethnic group, you're just gonna think all of them are ugly. That's just my opinion though. I think he just likes pretty women. I don't think it's an exotic or he doesn't like black women. I'm pretty sure if he sees a black woman that looks really pretty, he's gonna be like, she looks exotic. No, she's just pretty. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my opinion on that.
Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. I appreciate it.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. That was my thinking as well. I don't think he's talking about white women, because I've seen black women or African descended women from different countries that I would say are exotic. Exotic is not just light skin with long, stringy hair. But some people are gonna say is that, You know what, Brittany? I mean, that does happen where you see people say, well, why you just only date blacks? I've only seen that with women. I'm sorry. I've only seen black women shame other black women for preferring just black men. I don't really see black men shaming other black men for preferring black women. So, yeah, you do have that going on, man. You do. And it's coming from the sisterhood. I don't think guys are really shaming anybody that's black for dating black, But shout out to everybody that's here, man. Like the stream. I mean, if you go to the Level Up community, you go to the Colorism community, you go to the Date Out community, they might be all in one. Shout out to Mellowbird. Yeah, Mellowbird. Shout out to Mermaid. It's been a while, Mermaid. Where you been at? Mermaid Lovely. Been a minute since you've been here. What's up? That niece said she love men, period. Jay, you've been growing a lot. Yeah, I have, It's all about growth and progression for me, man. I'm all about that. Appreciate Mermaid with that. Shout out to you. I've been doing this for 5 years, man. There's going to be growth, If you haven't embraced the red pill ideology and you haven't grown, then you're stagnant and you haven't really embraced anything except for your own insecurities and your own hate for other people. That was good call, Vicky. But I'm just not for people, and I think there are a lot of people that will say they didn't like me at first. But they grew to like me because they saw how consistent I was and how much I'm my own man and I speak for myself, from a realist perspective. Well, that's good, man. Very cool. All I can be is me. I can't be anybody else. It does seem like it's been longer. It was actually, I would think that, 2014 was just a year or two ago, but it kind of feels like it's been a while. But yeah, it's flown by really, really quickly. You know, that's when when you were making videos, you were making it to a a group. You felt like a community. It felt more like a community when I did it. Now there is no community here. You know, it's just subgroups and people on their own. You know. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Brittany. Isn't his girlfriend black? You know, I don't think she's what y'all may think is an exotic. You know, because y'all know what's crazy. Y'all know what's crazy is that people really think that white equals exotic, or are really like olive skin, stringy hair. That means exotic. No, there's different types of exotic. Yo, you live. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
Hey, this is Jasmine.
Yeah, this is Jada Black. What's up?
Well, I really don't have anything to say. I only have one question.
Okay.
I just want to know, when is the bashing going to stop? Like, I know that it's been going on for years, so I'm trying to figure out, like, when is there going to be, like, an end point to it? So,
were you in the chat today? Were you in the chat today?
Yeah, I was.
Is this ISIS?
I haven't been in the chat. Yes, I haven't been in the chat for
yeah, it's been a while.
Months?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't been on here in 5 months, 5 or 6 months. I've been working. So
okay.
I haven't had time.
Okay, well, you're here today, and that's cool. And you said when the bashing is going to stop. Well,
yeah,
I think
I just want to know that.
The bashing will stop if women stop supporting the music that bashes them all the time. When they stop chasing behind these guys who bash them all the time, who don't give them the time of day, just totally take their lives in a different direction. They will change a lot of things because a lot of corporations pander to women, especially, and black women maybe specifically. So if they change the trajectory of how their interactions with people, I think they could change a lot. Because if you think you're being bashed all the time, and especially by the men that y'all like the most, like a 50 Cent, maybe Lil Wayne, whatever, and if you don't deal with these guys, things will change.
I'm not talking about just them. I'm talking about all black men in general.
Well, I don't know all black men, so I can't answer that question. I don't know all black men.
It's not just coming from them. The bashing is not just coming from the rapper.
Well, I will tell you this. I don't speak for all black men, okay? So I can't answer that question.
I just want to know where the anger is stemming from.
I think there's more anger from the women. I think a lot of you females are angry for no reason.
We're not angry. We just want to know why you all want us to care so much about the situation.
Care about what? Well, you do care. Understand. You care. Hold on. You care way more than you should.
You want us to care.
No.
We're minding our own business. And every time we mind our own business, here's a post. Oh my God. Here's
Well, hold up. So do you be minding your business when you?
My God!
Hold up. I'm not gonna be talking over you. Okay. When you rap song lyrics that degrade you all the time, do you think twice about it?
I don't even listen to rap. What are you talking about? I don't even listen to that.
Yeah, you do. Come on, man.
What are you talking about?
Right now. Come on now.
I don't. I don't listen to
Okay, so what you listen to?
I don't even like Lil Wayne. I don't listen
I'm
to
not talking about Lil Wayne. I'm talking about these other guys y'all listen to.
Sade.
Like the Futures and all these other guys.
I don't listen to Future. I don't listen to any of those things. I listen to Sade. I listen to Quincy Jones.
So when you out riding around playing music, you're not playing rap music?
If I'm riding around, the most that I would get to would probably be a little bit of maybe Erykah Badu or Janae Aiko.
I don't think
those
they
are the only
believe you.
people that I listen to.
I don't think the commenters believe you.
So you
Well, let
can't
me
just
ask you
throw me
something.
in a box.
But hold on, Isis. We can't have this conversation.
Why do some of them consider constructive criticism bashing? Serious question.
That is a serious question. When did critiquing become bashing? Okay. So when you get criticized as bashing,
said that black women aren't shit, and that we're competing against.
Well, I will say this though: there are black women that ain't shit though, just like there are black men that ain't shit. So are you taking up for them? Or are you taking up for them, the ones that ain't shit?
I'm not taking up for anybody.
Well, it seems like it. So when I'm calling out these particular females and their bullshit, y'all want to take up for them. I don't understand that.
I'm not taking up for. Who am I taking up for?
You're taking up for all of them.
Who am I taking up for?
You're taking up for all of them.
Who?
You're taking up for every black woman that ever existed. You claim that they're being bashed. I think that you need to chill out and stop watching YouTube. How about that?
Have you not listened?
But listen, Isis, I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go. I don't want to be on here too long. There's other people that want to call.
I mean, I'm just saying, you're a hypocrite.
No, I'm not a hypocrite. No, you're emotional for no reason. Why don't you go out there and interact with men and then come back to YouTube? Okay? Because it's obvious that you don't interact with men at all.
Why would I interact with someone?
Because you're on YouTube complaining on a goddamn live stream. That's why. That's why.
I'm not complaining.
You are complaining. Everybody says you're complaining.
Where is Sebastian coming from?
I don't know. Why don't you go answer that question for me? Go answer that question for me. But you sound hurt. No. Don't call my show from no unknown number. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you call my show from an unknown number, and I do let you on, you're going to get that work. Because I don't want people calling my phone from an unknown number. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
It's been a long time since you've heard me.
Yeah, what's going on?
You know who it is?
Listen, man.
Listen.
I take a lot of calls. What's familiar? Can you give me a name?
It's cool. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But what I'm going to say is,
come on, tell
me.
And
if you hear a frog in the background, it's because it's Florida and there's always an animal making a sound.
Oh, okay.
So hold up, let me actually.
So what do you think about? Come on, I got. I don't know if you heard the last caller. You got to tell me something, right? What do you think about these women claiming they're being bashed? Like, don't you think they need to step the fuck away from a computer or from their phone? You know what I'm saying? It's like, who are the people you're around if you're being bashed all the time? Like, if I'm being bashed all the time, obviously I'm wasting my time with the wrong people. Okay.
I think she was kind of pretending she wasn't over-invested into the conversation. But at the same time, though, I understand that, you do have sometimes conflicting views. And I think everybody sometimes has conflicting views depending on how they feel that day or whatever. But what I think about the situation, which I'm pretty stoned. Can you remind me again?
No, it's just I reacted to 50 Cent talking about how he basically, he was around black women. Now he's around exotics, and those could be black women too. But
well, I mean, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've definitely lived a very similar hard upbringing, and I also know what it's like to be a person that's mixed and also ambiguous looking, and also be able to be comfortable dating of all races. And I tell you, whatever he's talking about, that's just all ego. He's just he's really into himself and who he's fucking still, and he's well into his 50s. Good for him. But I think that the real takeaway is that a lot of rappers, what they say does affect the ears of people who are very impressionable, and women tend to be very impressionable. That's what I think is happening. And women also are attracted to what comes with that lifestyle, just like the rappers are attracted to what comes with the lifestyle being a rapper. But this lady Monet, whatever her name is, she said she wanted to cancel rap, but she said she wanted to cancel rappers. Yeah. And I got into a discussion. I got into a discussion with my dude about it. And I was like, what do you think about this shorty saying this, that, and the other? And he was like, well, what's going to happen to the video vixens? And I was like, and that's exactly what it is. If they cancel the rappers, what's going to happen to the video vixens? And I feel like everybody just has a place. You know, everybody has a place in this world. And some people level up from it. Some people don't. Some people stay a rapper, then become a basketball player, and then an author. Some chicks stay strippers, and then maybe become a fucking mogul. You know, who knows? You know.
Yeah, and that's why it's like that's why Janelle Monáe makes no sense, because she even said she still listens to the music and dances to it with her friends. So it's like you're basically, or you're that's hypocritical, okay, to the core.
It is hypocritical. She should have just said, "Hey, you know what? I really love hip hop beats. I love how dramatic they are. I love how they're put together, but I really don't like the lyrics. But this is what I'm subjected to do if I really want. I'm not gonna always take out the lyrics every time I'm having a party. Like, who has the time? You know, like I don't know. But at the same time, she's supposedly rich, and she has this voice and this talent, so she should be able to come up with a way where she can filter her music perfectly and avoid rappers. I mean, I do get affected by what rappers say. I get affected, and I don't want to take up much of your time, but I do get affected by what rappers say, what people say about Black women or about Latinas. And I have interesting conversations about race all the time. And one of my roommates, she's Venezuelan, a Euro Latina.
Okay.
And we were talking about how people look at, you know, dark-skinned Latinas or Black women versus a Latina, and how basically are the geographics of things and the things we're around is what creates the atmosphere of either like opens the atmosphere for like sexuality. For example, like if you live in an island, you're going to have less clothes on, right? But if you're here in America, you're going to have more clothes on. So the way you adapt to romance and relationships and all this shit is going to be different based off of that. Like, people don't think about this shit. But she was just telling me, yo, you know, back in the island, I'm like, yeah. She's like, you know, you'll be hanging out, picking out fruits, and you see a cute guy, and you just grab a fruit and then paint your lips with the fruit. And then a dude looks at you, you're like, hey, bien coqueta, bien sexy, right? But over here, where you fucking gonna do that? Where you gonna do that in New York? Like, where you gonna be like all this sexy and romantic?
Well, I mean, it just, again, I think it depends on the type of people that you're around. You know what I'm saying?
I guess it's just I really believe it's more than that. It's so much more than that. But I hope you understood where I was coming from with that. Like,
I mean, I see. You have your perspective on it, which is fine. You know, I just I think that.
But he has a right to like anything he wants.
Right,
if he wants a Latina or mixed girl, whatever. If he loves it, I love it. But just don't make me feel bad, because I get offended when I hear rappers say wild shit.
He basically wants to date, you know, women that look like you know, sound like you maybe.
I mean, I don't. Listen. There has been men like. There's men that look like 50 that don't want to date a girl like me. They want a girl that they consider more Euro.
You keep telling yourself that.
Latin.
Okay. You keep telling yourself that. Okay.
Listen, not everybody feels the way others feel the way they feel about them. Like, some people, listen, people may think some way about me. I don't feel that way about myself. That's not how I am. But either way, 50 Cent want to be with mixed chicks, or he want to be with everybody he want to be with. That's cool. Just don't make me feel bad, because I do hear rappers talk mad shit. And I don't want to feel like when my son or my daughter listens to music, even on accident, the first thing she or he needs to hear is a rapper call me an ain't shit bitch, and that all he wants is some white girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the call though. All right.
All right, later.
All right, later. Shout out to you. Yeah, man, they who wants you. But let me just say this, man. To all you disgruntled Black women who are constantly in your feelings, let me tell you something, okay? I'm not going to sit here and defend you over words, okay? Especially when you probably date men who don't defend you in anything, okay? Y'all need to take that disgruntled energy and mold it into something that could benefit you. Because being angry and upset on YouTube, on social media, shows that you have no life. No life whatsoever. Because if you're angry over one man's jokingly saying what he said, then obviously you have no life, and you females will never find a good man ever. You're going to be in a perpetual cycle of men who just use you and discard you. That's the cycle that you're going, because a lot of women just can't choose good men these days. Especially you millennial women. You millennial women can't find a good man. If you were helped in the right direction, you will still veer off and go somewhere else, because you think you know everything and you don't know shit. The Gen Zers that are coming, y'all in the same boat too, and it's worse for y'all because the younger men are seeing through the bullshit, and they're not even dealing with you like that on no relationship type level. They ain't even think about marriage. Marriage is out. Marriage is out the question. Marriage is out the question. Y'all ain't got a chance in hell of getting married to these guys anytime soon. So you Gen Zers, you better shape up, or you gonna be living with cats a lot earlier than you think you are. But take this disgruntled energy and do something with it. Okay? Calling my show is not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna do absolutely nothing to help your relationship
Rap
situation.
music has changed so much from 20 years ago. You did not hear B's and HS in their rhymes. Now that's all you hear in today's rap music.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, you live. What's good?
Hey, Jay. It's Nasira.
What's good, Nasira?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good, man.
I wanted to speak on a topic. I'll make it short.
Okay.
For these celebrity men to get this backlash, I'm not surprised. They're always coming for the king. They're always coming for his throne. These feminists got these black women, buying dreams that this game has always been about queens, and it's not. This is chess. This is a game of kings.
Mm-hmm.
And they're waking up to the fact that not everybody about to have a man.
Mm-hmm.
And now that the king speaks, this is what I prefer. They make assumptions and misinterpret what it is that he said he preferred. If he preferred exotic women, that's what he prefers.
Yeah.
Yes, exotic women come in every shade and every race, but some people know what exotic ain't. And if you ain't exotic, now you in your feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only one of his preferences. He didn't even say all of his preferences. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that nowadays, I think people should be entitled to have their preferences and to like what they want to like. I think that they're just women out here that are just delusional, and they are just brainwashed, and they just feel that everybody got to like them, and it's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
What about the freedom of speech? You don't think there's an attack on his freedom of speech to say that this is what I prefer, and then they give a backlash? Doesn't he have a right to have the freedom to
Yeah, absolutely.
And say?
But you see, they're attacking free speech right now, especially from men. Like, no, we can't be honest out here. We have to be puppets. We have to be told what to do. We have to have a battery in our back. We got to defend what can't be defended.
Suppression. I feel like it's suppressing the man, the masculine, and we both have the feminine and masculine, and we need to, as a woman with the feminine energy, listen to when a man speaks without judgment. And I've seen a lot of judgment, and that is not feminine. It was very toxic, especially how I heard how that caller came after you was very toxic. It really upset me as a black woman, and I'm just going to end it here. And thank you for letting me speak, Jay, and enjoy the rest of your night.
All right. Well, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, shout out to her. There was a reason why I let her be on the line. I wanted y'all to hear what dysfunctional black women sound like. Dysfunctional black women sound like that caller. Yo, you live. What's good?
Oh yeah, what's up? It's MV the official. I'm a subscriber.
Cool, man.
I'm gonna make this short.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got 4 sisters, and I basically seen 4 black women's lives play out. And I was just having a conversation with all my sisters yesterday about the disrespect of black women and all this.
Mm-hmm.
But I got, out of all 4 sisters, I only got one that's married, and he's a cleanup guy. And the other sister, my other sister, she's been through 2 failed marriages. And every time we have a conversation of black women disrespect, they never look at themselves and say, look, did I do wrong in the situation? Black women don't have any accountability at all. And it's just like, I used to be that type where I used to be trying to guide a black woman, like, you can live this type of lifestyle. But when you see that people, you got to really divest from dysfunctional people. And I've done that, especially since I took the red pill and like just totally divested, just focusing on myself. I don't have time to be trying to uplift people. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to spend time trying to do that no more. They call each other bitches. And it makes me cringe when I hear it, but they call each other bitches.
Yep.
They sleep with each other, man. They have abortions. They sleep. Like, I've had women try to just throw the box at me. They don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? And they want to talk about disrespect. I'm not having that conversation with no black woman because I don't have time for it. But that's all I want to say.
All right, man.
Keep on speaking out. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, man. All right?
All right.
Thanks for the call. First time caller, man. Yeah, man, women be calling themselves bees and hoes and just disrespectful towards each other, you know what I'm saying? But then they want upliftment when they're looking bad in a situation. You know what I'm saying? When they looking bad in a situation. And let me tell you something. You can be mad at me or 50, whoever, all you want to. It ain't going to help your relationship status. You're still going to be single at the end of the night. You're still going to be in a cold bed by yourself. Okay? Maybe you got a dog. Maybe you have a cat. You know? Maybe you have a box of toys. You know what I'm saying? That keep you comfy in those moments. But that's about it. So you can be upset with me all you want to. It ain't going to change a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? All it's going to make me, it's just going to justify why a lot of guys feel the way they feel about you. You know? Yo, you live. What's up? Yo, what's up?
Hello, hi.
Hey, what's
up? My name is Crystal. What's up?
Nothing much, Crystal. What's good with you?
I'm good tonight. So I'm calling in about this whole 50 Cent thing, and I just want to say this. So I'm half black, right? And I'm half Puerto Rican, so I'm kind of like exotic, I guess, whatever, because I don't look fully black, I don't look fully Puerto Rican or whatever, I look different. All right. So yes, black men are interested in women who look like me. Okay? My mother is black, right? And I was raised by my mother, and like, you know, I didn't have the father, so it's like just black people on that side. So I grew up around black people. And listen, I think that black women are not being honest about how they be treating black men. And I think that is what the issue is, because 50 Cent, I don't know what his whole background, but 50 Cent probably has issues with his mother. And that's why he doesn't have, like, you know, he just doesn't see other black, like, basically he's like, fuck black women because of what happened between him and other black women. And listen, my mother did some fucked up shit to me too. There was fucked up shit that happened. I feel like people are not being honest about that though. And I feel like it's kind of not in my place to really get into it.
And that's why, that's why you got these emotional females calling in the chat rooms on these posts, because they know it's true. They just don't want the light shined on them. They want people to not see the history of black women in America, especially over the last 40 some odd years. And they want to make it seem like we're just making things up. No, we're not. Everybody has a story. And they don't want everybody to tell their story. They don't want They don't want the perception to be that black men ain't checking for black women like they used to. Well, that's a fact. They ain't. So what are you going to do to change that? You can either be emotional about it and complain, or you can make those necessary changes. But getting upset at random people ain't going to help.
Exactly. That's what I think. It's like, first of all, it be the type of chicks, come on, like, don't get it twisted. It's the type of chicks that just be in the books all day that are paying attention to him. It's like these nerdy ass chicks who's not checking for Lil Wayne anyway. They be calling him crusty crackhead and all of that other shit. But you concerned about what him and 50 Cent like. You get these hood niggas that y'all don't fuck with.
Right.
So what's going on? You know? And I feel like they just like they just want somebody to blame because they don't want to deal with their own issues. They don't want to fix what they need to fix when it comes to their own men. And it's like, you know, they wouldn't be coming to me. Like, my husband is black, right? And he be telling me about his past relationships. He never talks shit about fully black women. He never talks shit about them. But he just told me about his experiences in the past and past relationships and the type of shit that he was telling me. He told me that he fell in love with me because I actually saw him as a person. That I talked to him with respect and I looked at him with like respect.
Right.
And he was like, he didn't experience that before. I'm not saying every black man is like that, but I've heard things like that before. They just like it when they not dealing with black women. Sometimes, I'm sorry. It's like, it's something that I don't know why black women so mad at black men, but it's like there's something broken. If they could stop for a second and they could fix it, then, or try to fix it, you know what I'm saying? But right now I feel like they on this feminism shit. And that's what that's really about. Like, it's a club. It's a club they all a part of. And it's like they like to gang up on people.
And that's what's been going on. They've said a lot of shit about us over the years. They've done shit, and now we're able to have a voice, and they don't like it. We're not physically doing anything to these women. We're just speaking our minds and our opinions, and it's driving them over the edge because for so long they've been able to control the narrative, and because they can't control the narrative, now they're angry. They're big mad. They call in live streams and chat rooms emotional. Because they know what we're saying is true. Nobody's lying on them. People are speaking on their experiences. They're not talking about black women as a whole. They're talking about the black women they've dealt with, okay? And the story that they have, you know? And with 50, he's talking about black women being angry at him for dating, quote-unquote, exotic women. He's not just randomly just picking on black women. He's talking about how they get mad at who he's with.
Yeah, just like they did Chris Brown and whoever else said it. It's like I said before, it's basically like, fuck you and shut the fuck up and get off my dick. You know, it's like because they just be staying on their dick. It's crazy. Like, for 1 second, just look at yourself and see what you could change. First of all, not for nothing, black men been telling black men, I feel like they have been very honest about what they want to see different. And there's some men that want people to be like real submissive. You're not going to get that from every woman. I feel like sometimes men live in a fantasy. Certain types of men have a fantasy about super submissive women. That's one thing. But other men just be like, look, go to the gym. You know, I want to see your body looking a certain way. They've been talking about the wigs and the weaves, even though I wear weave or whatever. But it is what it is. I already have my husband. He doesn't give a fuck about my weave. So if the other black men don't like your weave or your wig, don't wear it. Stop wearing the wig.
Well, some of these women they wear wigs and weaves and they can't get a man. They were wearing these blonde.
What did you say, that they wear it or they don't wear it?
No, they be wearing it and they still can't get a man. So, you know, they're in a situation where they're trying their hardest to look a certain way and they still can't get men. I think that's where the bitterness come into play too, because they're like, well, ain't this what y'all like? Which shows that they don't understand men at all. They think that's what we just want a woman with long hair, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that black men really like the natural look better though. Like they want just the real hair, you know, the real smell and all that. Other than I think black women look so much better without the wig. But anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for having me on.
All right, well, thanks for calling in, Crystal. You know, I appreciate it. You know, speaking on it. All right.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too. Good night to Crystal with the call, man. Your chicks are not being honest. You're not being real. You know what I'm saying? You're not being real, man. Let me tell you something. For every disgruntled female, there's 3 that's going to call in and they're going to debunk the bullshit. They're going to debunk it. You know? Just be honest and be real with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that's here, man. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the live stream so far. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this live streams, man. You know? Have y'all been enjoying the show? Have y'all been enjoying the show? Get on your knees and repent. Exactly, Daryl. They need to repent. Y'all out here curving and dismissing guys who could actually benefit you just so you can chase behind some ain't shit, lazy, bum-ass dude who ain't doing nothing for you. He ain't doing nothing for you. When a bill needs to be paid, he's looking at you. He ain't got it. He's saying he trying to get a job. Dude done had about 50 jobs. You know? You know? He done had about 50 jobs. A bill need to be paid, he looking at you. He saying he ain't got it. Child support got his money. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. I see you, Unique. Cool gent. What's up? Yee. I already said Yee once. Yee, let's go. Yeah, but hopefully y'all enjoying the show so far, man. I'm telling you, man, when these callers be serious, man. The best callers on YouTube. I gotta tell you, these are the best callers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be, man. And I give opportunities for everybody to be able to call in with their perspectives, man. Yeah, man, this been good, man. Look, date who y'all want to date, man. We looking for good vibes out here, man. There's a lot going on in this world, man, that is trying to deter us from being able to live our best life. And we need to stop worrying about who's sleeping with who. We need to stop worrying about that. That's not gonna do anything to benefit us. I was gonna say we got whole militia groups out here, but they ain't about to bust no grapes. It's a waste of energy. They always enjoy speaking to you. Thank you, Ednice. Thanks for that was a good call, man. It was a good call. But we do have a lot going on out here, man. There's a lot of moving parts, man. The closer it gets to November, the worse shit's gonna get. And I just hope people would stop getting so bent out of shape over who somebody's sleeping with, because people gonna get with who they want to get with, no matter if we like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all can hate me, dislike me, may not want to watch me again, but understand I'm just gonna speak from my perspective, and I'm not going to pander. I'm not going to bend no fucking knee. I'm just gonna be me. I'm just gonna be me, you know. Salute to any new people that are here that have never been to my live streams. You know, I saw Miss Techie in here. She follows me on Twitter. Seen her in the chat today. Seen Mermaid here. Been a while since I seen her. Salute to the moderators too, the members of the chat. You know. You know, we had a good crowd here. You know, y'all gotta make sure that y'all continue to follow me on the social media platforms. To keep up with me, all right? Y'all know the notifications are going off. You know, and y'all know what's crazy is that you have black women on YouTube right now who say things about us, but y'all don't have the energy for them. And they say way worse shit than I say. I mean, have y'all been to some of these comment sections and chat rooms? Have y'all see how they disrespect and denigrate us? But then y'all want to come to us and say, don't you say nothing. They said all this stuff about you. They disrespected y'all, call y'all out of your name. But don't you say nothing in response. Don't you respond. Don't get angry. Don't be bitter about it. No, I won't say bitter, but you know, don't respond. They can say whatever they want about you, but you can't say nothing in return. Have y'all seen some of the things? I don't go and visit none of these people's channels like that, but I've peeked in here and there, and they say a lot of vicious things about us, and y'all just let it ride like it ain't nothing. But y'all want to come to me and police what we say? Does that make any sense? You got people saying that they support aborting black sons or black boys. I mean, you got women clowning us and disrespecting us and telling us how white men are so much better. But these will be the same women on social media talking about racism, talking about white supremacy, but putting a white man on a pedestal. You got women talking about leveling up, but they still date the same ain't shit men they've been dating. They ain't changed from that. That's what they comfortable with, and that's what they're going to continue to date. They're going to continue to try to build up guys who don't have any confidence in themselves to build anything on their own. So all that frustration boils over to social media, where they want to come to us and try to police what we say and do. You can't police what 50 Cent say. Whether you agree with it or not, he gonna say what he want to say. You can't cancel him. He understands that his finances are not wrapped up into your feelings. And you're probably going to see more of these male celebrities speak out and say, F you. I don't care if you don't like my interracial marriage. You know? I'm going to date who I want to date. You can try to cancel me all you want to. So we know that these people say a lot of disgusting things about us as men, and y'all have no energy and no smoke for those people. You have no energy and smoke for those people whatsoever. Yo, what's up?
Yo, I have to call back one more time because I have to get something out of my head.
Okay.
So first of all, I want to address one thing. Somebody said, I was being disingenuous because first of all, I'm Dominican and Haitian, but I pass for African American a lot, all the time.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She does.
So that's for one. And I identify as whatever I look like that day because I always change. My face changes all the time, how I look. And it's not just makeup, it's just how I am. Now, the next thing is, people say that this whole exotic thing, this, that, and the other. Women are trash all over the world, and men are trash all over the world. But women the same shit that women do here in America, they do it in different countries. If not, it's in worse conditions. Okay? Women are really in other countries looking at it in the most primal way, like finding the top dude. They have no problem sharing one dude with like 20 other chicks as long as he's holding it down. So like I think
that's
that a
what
lot
these
of people think that they're better off in that country, but a lot of these chicks are trying to get out of these countries. It's not like it was 50 years ago where girls are not that pressed to leave their country.
That's why I tell these guys, if y'all gonna go overseas and wife up one of these chicks, you might want to move your residency there, because you bring them back here, man, and they get a piece of this American freedom, man. Ain't no going back. She definitely gonna be for these American streets, but you know.
And then lastly, I believe in my heart of hearts and my core is that, you know, no matter what we say, we could try and blame shift it on the women. If we really want to believe that men are the lead and men want to be red pill like they say they are, they have to understand that it doesn't matter at this point who's done a whole bunch. It's the man's job to be like, you know what, this shit, we're going to eliminate this, we're going to eliminate that, and we're going to eliminate this, and this is how we're going to build up from here. That's it. Otherwise, what are we going to do, blame shift and then wait on the women to make a decision? That doesn't make sense.
Well, see, that's why
all I have to say about it.
Okay, all right. Well, it's good you clarifying it. You know what I'm saying? All right, Miss Exotic. Right. Okay.
Bye. Oh, guys. Bye.
Bye. Shout out to her. Yeah, Miss Exotic. But I mean, I'm not about blaming nobody. That's why I try to tell people, like, look at your situation and yourself. You know, before you go pointing a finger, you know, because you're gonna end up, you know, looking at yourself, pointing a finger at yourself. You know. All right. All right. Let's see. But yeah, if you're gonna go fully out here to other countries, I don't think that's the case. I think that you got black women who will troll these guys. Black women are trolls too on social media. They will troll the fuck out these guys for who they're dating. We all know that goes on. So they become the opposition in that sense. You know what I'm saying? All right. So again, I think some of these women need therapy sessions. Oh no, I wouldn't say therapy sessions. I would say think sessions. You know what I'm saying? They need to really just get out of their mind and really think. So I think some of these women need think sessions. Like, you know, some of the women that were here on the show who are obviously hurt, I think they need think sessions, you know what I'm saying? Where they can, you know, think things through in a better manner, you know? And then women get abused a lot from husband. You know, I've heard that, Naomi. I've heard that. You know, them Indian women, man, they stay in line. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to piss off their husbands. Mrs. Girlfriend, how you hop on here? The phone line is how you hop on. Any other mods, anybody want to put the number in the chat? And while y'all are here, make sure y'all go subscribe to Basic Social Politics I'm putting videos up. I put 2 videos up today on that channel, so make sure y'all go and do that. Also, go and check out my Anchor podcast, man. Go over there and support me over there on Anchor. All right? Here's the email. Y'all want to email me topics for the live stream? There you go. All right? Or video topics. But don't send me shit y'all know damn well I'm not going to do videos on. Okay? I don't want to see nothing about people fighting in the streets. Okay? I mean, I don't want to see nothing about a chick twerking on a moving car. Okay? Don't send me any YouTubers videos, man. Come on. Like, what do you want me to do? You're sending me YouTubers videos because y'all didn't like what they said. You know, we have to get past that. All right. Okay, bro. Don't be putting that shit in my chat, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yo, Terrence, why are you putting that in my chat, bro? Yo, what's going on?
Hey, I had to call in after I heard someone say something about men should be the ones to step up and fix everything that's going on between men and women right now. You know, as a woman, I just think that it's not really fair for us to try to say that men are trying to shift the blame on us when we played our part in doing all this.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how women expect men to be the ones to fix things when we're not willing to change.
Right. And that's what's going on. That's why you have women that struggle in relationships, because they're always looking for men to have the answers. And it shouldn't always be on the men, because a lot of those guys are looking for the, you know, certain things in their life as well. And I think that's where the disconnect is. They want to shift the blame on us to make it seem like it's always us that has to fix everything, and they're absolved of any blame, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely like Western women mentality, and that's really gonna be what puts these women in this position where they're 40 years old with 5 cats and, you know, no man at all, no man that wants to marry them, because all they're trying to do is find something to blame on the men. While these women from these other countries, they want to come here. I totally understand that. You know, they want to come to America because America's apparently so special, but they're willing to put in the work to do what it takes to come here and be the woman that this man wants her to be, you know, so they can come here. But women that are here that are saying that there's no good men around, what are you doing for a good man to want you?
Yeah, and that's why they fall short. That's why they fall short in the relationship department, because you have to be accountable, and if you're not willing to be accountable, you're gonna always fail when it comes to relationships, because you're gonna be choosing men for the wrong reasons, and then you're not gonna understand how to keep the thing going because you chose somebody for the wrong reasons. That person isn't in it for the right reasons. That therefore they're not really there for the long haul. They just there just to, you know, for whatever circumstance, or it may because they just want to have somebody to sleep with for a little while, and now you're back being single, trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, like whatever benefits them in the moment.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, I know this is going to trigger a lot of people, but I just wanted to say that I am an Indian woman that is married to a black man.
Okay.
Which, you know, so my upbringing is a little bit different, you know, although I was born and raised here in America.
Okay.
I have more traditional views, and I just, you know, I've seen and heard my friends say this stuff, which is, you know, just it's just crazy to me how they can just keep blaming the man and not take any type of accountability to what they did to put themselves in that position.
Yeah. And we see where you're at and where they're at. You know, you're actually married, you know, to somebody, and you seemingly have a respect level for not only your husband, but for men in general. And those women don't have that. And that's why a lot of those women are single and bitter, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for letting me come on and express my, my opinions. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for calling in. All right, it was a good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good one.
All right, you too. All right. All right. Shout out to her. All right, and the brother that she's married to. Yeah, man. These are the type of women that men should be looking for. Women that actually do have a logical mindset. There are a lot of women who don't. Women who actually are feminine. They're into their feminine. They're not looking to be masculine. They're not looking to lead men. They don't want to be the breadwinners. That was Miss Girlfriend. That was Mrs. Girlfriend. That was her. Or Mrs. GF. Yo, you live. What's good?
What's up, Jay?
What's up, man?
Yep. Man, so here's what I gotta say. I'm an SYSBM brother.
Okay.
From Queens. So I'm around from like where 50's at in Jam Master Jail area.
Oh, okay. All right.
So here's my thing with a lot of these sisters. And again, I'm probably happy to talk to a sister romantically in 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So but the thing is that with 50, I get where you come, and I've heard shit around the neighborhood about him and his baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to say is about some of the sisters is this. Not every single last one of y'all, but you know who I'm talking about. You have them, some of them in your family, and you hang out with them. You know who I'm talking about. I'm just going to call them the Shaniquas, all right? The Shaniquas out there
Mm-hmm.
are ratchet and fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Pure and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Just let's not fake the fuck. Let's be raw and real about it. They're effed up. I don't know why it is. And when it comes to a lot of stuff that you hear the black men say,
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't pay attention. Y'all don't realize that stuff comes from other black women.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from, a lot of times I sit there and I go, that little black boy you have in your lap, that little black boy who's sitting playing with his toys, and you talking shit about other black women.
Mm-hmm.
You think we're not listening?
Yeah.
You really think we're not listening? When you're talking about how dark skinned she might be, you don't think that we hear that?
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like the mirror. We're just saying what we're mirroring.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah.
So again, like I said before, when they point a finger, 3 points right back at you.
Yep.
So again, it's not to alter black, but you know who I'm talking about. When you see them, you've even probably thrown hands with them. You know who I'm talking when it comes to certain black women. I call them the Shaniquas.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's all I wanted to say, bro.
Okay. All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All righty.
All right, no problem.
Appreciate that, man. Shout out to all my NY guys. I got a lot of callers from up there in New York, man. Shout out to y'all, man. New York, Cali, I think Florida. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. But I think that's it for the calls, man. I took a lot of calls today. A lot of calls, man. But I think it was a good show. I think that it was a good discussion, man. It was a good discussion, man. So I appreciate everybody that's here, everybody that has stayed tuned in. Again, make sure y'all go. Make sure if you're new here, subscribe to this channel. If you're new, you can also become a member. Just click that join button, man. You become a chat elite. You part of the elite of my channel. Okay. Make sure you go subscribe to Basic Social Politics. All right. Also, the email here, if y'all want to send me an email, maybe you want to bare your soul, or, if you got ladies that like to send me pictures, those things, And also, send me video content that you may think I may want to do videos on. See, you was going to, why you going to tell me that once I said I was going to take the call? Yee, was you going to call in? Yee, was you going to call in? Or are you just saying that? I think Yee was just saying that, man. Y'all want to do this all night? I don't know, man. I you know, it's tiring. You know, I gotta recharge. Okay, well, Yee, why don't you call in, Yee? Yee, somebody that be supporting. Yee, if you want to call in right now, Yee. Call in now, Yee. So I can hear Yee's voice. I want to hear Yee's voice. I'm in a good mood. Why not? Yo, live. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, this Yee?
What?
This Yee?
You happen to be on the... Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Nothing much. I was just chilling, but I was enjoying the conversation.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I just wanted to call. Show some love.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Yeah, man.
I'm procrastinating. I don't want you to go.
You ain't want me to go? Y'all be wanting me to stay on here all night. You know? Y'all want me to do one of these 5, 7, 10-hour live streams like some of these other people.
Man, I appreciate you, man, though.
Y'all want me on here all night, man, doing an all-nighter, man.
I don't want to keep you.
Yeah, man. Well, man, that's good, man. That lets me know you like what I do, man. That's always good to know that y'all like what I do.
Yeah,
man.
most definitely.
Yeah, well, hey, man. Listen, if y'all like me being on here and being on here with y'all, I can do that. That's fine. I don't know if I can do 5, 10 hours. I don't know about that, but you know.
I appreciate whatever I can get, though.
Hey, that's cool. That's cool, man. Just stay plugged in, man. Stay plugged in, okay?
All right.
All right, Yee?
Mm-hmm. You have a good one.
All right, you too, Yee. All right?
All right.
Bye. Shout out to Yee with the call, man. Shout out to Yee with the call, man. Yeah, man, I think y'all want me to do one of these marathon lives. Y'all want me to do about 5 hours, 10 hours. Y'all want me to be falling asleep up here. Listen, man, I can't do no live stream that long by myself, okay? I would need people up here. There are literally people who can sit on here and talk all night long. I am deeply impressed, you know? Like you know, I am deeply impressed. I'm not BSing. I am impressed, you know? I am impressed by that, man. To have a panel. You know, I mean, I could, but what the fuck we gonna talk about? Like, what would I talk about on the panel? Listen, I might be on the panel about an hour, and after that, I'm checking out, man. Somebody would have to take over, man. By then, I'll be done mentally checked out, man. I'll be done mentally check out, man. Okay. They talking about what? All right. You know what I'm saying? I'll be done checked out, man. My attention span it's not like it used to be. Let me just say that. It's not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? I do have respect for some of these guys that can do it. I can. Well, Vicky, why don't you start a channel, Vicky? Start a channel. Why not? What's crazy? I can't even click your channel on that. But if you do, you know, email me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who do videos now. You know, do what you know. If you know to speak about what you want to speak about, do what you want to do, man. It'll grow. You know, people are addicted to authenticity. You another male with 2 women. I mean, I may do a trial, you know, panel just to see how it works. I'm a control freak. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? I can't let things get out of hand. Yeah, we do need healing. Absolutely. We definitely need healing. Yeah, cool. I did do one. I've done 2, 3 hour, 4 hour. Yeah, I have. sometimes those shows go by quick. When you into a topic, those shows can go by extremely quickly. When you're into the conversation, man. Oh my God, JD got my heart racing, my initiation. Well, I'm glad Ye is feeling good. We need that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? We need that type of energy. Definitely need that. You know? But the thing about it is, though, it's all about timing for me. Because, like, a lot of times I don't really have the timing because I have so much going on. So it's difficult enough for me to do videos and live streams because I have stuff that I do outside of YouTube or social media in general. So the timing has always been the toughest thing. Like, I think the timing is one of the things that really keeps me from wanting to do some things I want to do. Like, I do want to have Kid Organic on, do an interview with him again. You know, he's somebody that I think is just cool as fuck, and I think he makes really, really good videos, man. Misanthropic, you know, just, you know, people I think are cool. Maybe some newer people that y'all haven't heard of, or know of. Maybe you do know them. You know, maybe I'm like, man, you know. But there's things I want to be able to do. It's just all about just finding the timing. You know what I'm saying? It's just about finding the timing. But there's some people I want to be able to work with. I don't have, you know. It just again, it's about just finding the timing to do things. You know, I haven't been able to put my focus into YouTube like that for a while now because I've been doing this and then doing other things. So I haven't been able to keep my focus on this like I want to. It's crazy I'm able to do what I do now. Videos and live streams, you know what I'm saying? So as far as panels, I mean, we'll see. But again, it's about timing, man. But I am going to try to do more interviews with people outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like people from, you know, other professions instead of YouTube. So it just, you know, getting my feet wet a little bit with interviews. Because I really wouldn't say I'm the best interviewer like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a conversationalist. I like to just have a conversation with people and let it flow. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jay, beautiful and I cool. I don't know, Obi. I mean, as far as co-hosting, that's something that I would have to look at, like how much I would devote to it, like what it would be. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's all about timing and it's all about what it is. Because y'all know I'm a solo act. You know, I'm a solo act. But I am looking close into certain things I want to be able to do. But again, my focus hasn't been on YouTube in months. You know, it's been a while since I've been able to just focus on doing this. Because again, other things I'm doing. So it's about timing as far as getting certain things done. But I want to get more interviews, definitely. And also maybe have a show like my Anchor podcast, you know, maybe have a co-host on. I think those would be something different that y'all not getting on YouTube. Maybe you'll get there, so y'all will go there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wouldn't expect everything to be on YouTube because everything can't be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Obi, I am. I moved my office, so I'm getting things settled here. So, but yeah, just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Shanti, you need your own talk show. I mean, yeah, if it wasn't censored, like Shanti, if I could say what I want to say, you know what I'm saying? If I can say what I want to say, then I'm all for doing a show. But it has to be on a network that believes in me and that's going to be behind me and that's not going to say, hey, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. You know, like, how you expect me to run this show? Well, Vicky, I actually have a picture of myself as of a couple months ago on my Instagram page. It's like one side of me. But yeah, I don't show my face in videos because I've never saw the point of it. But eventually, because of the content I want to do, I will. So honestly, that I want to go in that direction, but again, it's just been easier for me to do videos without having to show my face. I never really felt the need to do it. But yeah, I have photos of myself, not a lot of them, but of my face. You know, it is what it is. I just never saw the point of showing it. Probably so, Cooley. But I may surprise you, you know. But Cooley, I've already done that, bro. I made a video about Kanye today. Hopefully y'all done seen it. I think a lot of people didn't. I can tell a lot of people probably didn't. Where is it? Okay, here it is. This is the video I made about. It's a video I made about Kanye today. Let me put the link in. This is a video I made about Kanye today on the Basic Social Politics channel. Glad to see your face on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Vicky. There's a lot of you and other dudes that want to see my face. You know, you subscribe to the channel first time. Well, thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate that. I don't know if I've seen you in my chat before, but I'm glad you subscribed, Jazzy. You know, shout out to you. And shout out to all the new people that subscribe. I think you're gonna like the videos. You know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna like the videos. But shout out to everybody. Hold up. Shout out to Ernest from Sacktown. Ernest from Sacktown. Listen, I haven't been. There were times where I've been on and off as far as watching the chat. So, I mean, it can get crazy, but my mods usually do a good job of handling the crazy. Okay. Well, all right, people. That's it for me. I'm tired. And it's late. Shout out to everybody that's here. All right. Follow me on social media, and I will see y'all on the next one. All right. Y'all take care.